P.F Chang's wants to be an everyday option. Shake Shack is looking for a new CFO, and restaurant sales are up, but fast food sales are not. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your quick daily download of the top news in the restaurant industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm RB Executive Editor Lisa Jennings. P.F Chang's new CEO wants to make the chain an everyday option. Jim Mazzani says the brand should cater to more than just special occasions, and it has already taken steps in that direction with value-priced lunch and dinner specials and a line of cocktails at $8.99. At the same time, Mazzani wants to enhance the experience customers get and will look to improve service and add some theater in the dining room. The restaurant veteran was hired to help revive the chain after 2 years of sales declines.
Katie Fogarty has resigned as Shake Shack's chief financial officer effective immediately. However, she will stay on at the fast casual burger chain until March 4th of 2026 to ensure a smooth transition. The New York City-based company will form an interim Office of the CFO comprised of leaders in financial planning, accounting, treasury, data science, and investor relations to handle CFO duties until a replacement is found. Fogarty joined the company in 2021 after 16 years with Goldman Sachs.
Restaurant sales are up, but fast food sales, not so much. Restaurant sales rose 0.7% month over month in September and 6.7% over the past year, according to newly released federal data. Year to date, sales are up 5.7%, but fast food sales are not. According to Revenue Management Solutions, restaurant traffic declined 1.1%. Average check rose 1.9%, implying a 0.8% increase in September. Only 38% of consumers said they are comfortable spending money on discretionary purchases, according to Numerator, which noted that consumer confidence hit a 4-year low in October.
Wendy's is the latest chain to launch a promotion based on the viral 6'7" social media meme that is especially popular among Gen Alpha consumers. The chain will offer its classic Frosty for 67 cents this Friday. The promotion comes on the heels of 6'7" campaigns from Pizza Hut and Chick-fil-A, illustrating that restaurant brands are starting to speak the language of those younger consumers as they quickly gain spending power. Gen Alpha, which includes those born from 2013 on, has already surpassed $100 billion in spending power, despite most not yet being of working age. About 40% of them use social media apps like TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
6'7". Taco Bell is experimenting with a way to make its popular Mexican pizza into a portable menu item. The chain is testing Mexican pizza empanadas in Phoenix, Arizona, including a 3-pack and a 6-pack. Taco Bell brought the Mexican pizza back to much fanfare in 2022, selling out in less than a week. Taco Bell is also testing a crunchadilla in the Oklahoma City market and new variations of its Refresca drinks. Taco Bell has outpaced most of its quick-service peers in terms of sales in recent quarters, with momentum driven by accelerated menu launches and value offerings.
Raising Cane's was one of the fastest-growing chains in 2024, and its momentum does not appear to have slowed this year. The chain is expecting to open 14 restaurants across the country in December, following 11 new openings in November, putting it on pace to surpass its 2024 additions at just over 100 restaurants for the year. The chain's executives have stated that their goal is to become a top 10 brand by sales by the end of the decade. In 2024, it was number 18 on Technomic's top 500 list.
It's Jolly Bon season at Cinnabon, the time of year when sales surge by 40%. Most locations are in shopping malls, and the aroma of cinnamon rolls baking lures customers, most of whom buy family packs. This year, the chain is introducing the Apple Crumble collection to add a new option. Also new is the cinnamon-scented wrapping paper to amplify the holiday spirit. We go behind the menu to trace the R&D behind the new Apple Crumble bun and find out how Cinnabon gears up for what it calls its Super Bowl at restaurantbusinessonline.com.
And that should do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. We're taking the next 2 days off for Thanksgiving, but otherwise you can get the latest restaurant news every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Lisa Jennings. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.